What in the world? Alright, let's talk. You know me, I've heard it all. I've been around the block a few times, seen a few things, and honey, the world is a strange place. But every now and then, a story comes along that makes you just stop. Put down your coffee and say, come on now, really? Stories so wild they make science fiction look like a documentary. People believe the Earth is flat. Some folks think birds are government drones. And then, there's the big one. The theory says the people in charge aren't even people. So what are they, you ask? According to this theory, they're lizards. Yes, you heard me right. Lizards. Giant. Shape-shifting. Human-wearing. Reptiles from another dimension. I know, it sounds like a movie I might have turned down in the 90s. The idea? Reptilian beings secretly took over the planet. They are your presidents, your prime ministers, your royal families, your big-shot CEOs. They walk among us, pulling the strings from behind a fake human mask. It's a wild thought, isn't it? That person on TV might be worried about shedding skin, not the national debt. Before you start eyeballing your boss or checking neighbors for scales, sit with this. This isn't just a random joke online. It's a full-blown conspiracy with books, documentaries, and a whole lot of followers who believe it heart and soul. They say these overlords are from an ancient bloodline, a secret society called the Babylonian Brotherhood. Their goal? Control all of humanity. It's a big, complicated story, and you have to admire the imagination. Drama, sci-fi, a secret evil plan, everything but actual proof. But we're going to get into it. We'll unpack this whole lizard suitcase. You need to know what people are talking about. Understand why some folks believe the world is run by cold-blooded creatures in fancy clothes. So where did this whole crazy idea come from? You can't have a wild theory without someone to champion it. And for the Reptilian Elite, that man is David Icke. Before he was the world's foremost lizard spotter, Icke was a pretty famous guy in the UK. He was a professional soccer player. He became a well-known sports broadcaster for the BBC. He was a household name. In the early 1990s, something changed. He had what he called a spiritual awakening. He went on a TV show wearing a turquoise tracksuit. He announced he was the son of the Godhead. That got people talking, not in a good way. After that, he leaned into being a conspiracy theorist. He started writing books, a whole lot of them. He toured the world, giving marathon lectures. Some can last 10 hours of talking about lizards. His central idea is this: an interdimensional race of reptilian beings called the Anunnaki. They came from the star system Draco. Reptilian alien figure on one side and a human figure in a crown on the other, with an arrow connecting them. They crossbred with humans thousands of years ago, creating a hybrid bloodline. That bloodline, he says, became our rulers, the royal families of Europe, the American presidents, the whole gang. They look human, but underneath, they're all lizard. According to Icke, these reptilians are not your friends. They are cold-blooded. Literally and figuratively, they feed on negative human energy. That's why, he claims, they create wars, financial collapses, and the fear we see in the world. It's like a buffet for them. Their goal, a global fascist state, a new world order, complete control over the human race. Humans treated like cattle. It's a dark and twisted story. Icke tells it with conviction, and thousands believe him. He's the undisputed king of this conspiracy castle. He names names: the British royal family, Queen Elizabeth II, shape-shifting claim, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, many other world leaders. To him, history isn't accidents or human decisions. It's a carefully orchestrated plot by scaly overlords. He ties everything together: ancient dragon gods, the so-called glitches in the Matrix. Alright, so if you're a believer, where are you looking for proof? Supporters say evidence is everywhere. You just have to know how to look. They're not finding fossils or secret lizard lairs under the White House. They're watching television. A lot of television. They spend hours poring over news clips, interviews, public appearances of famous people looking for glitches. Moments when the human disguise momentarily fails, revealing the true form. It's like a wardrobe malfunction for an entire species. One famous piece, the eyes. Low-quality clips where pupils look like vertical slits. Freeze frame, zoom in. See, the reptilian eye. Tongue flick next. A quick lip lick becomes a reptile tongue in believer compilations. Shape-shifting on camera. Usually a digital glitch. Weird visual effect on face or neck. Blocky pixelation, smear of color, bad lighting. All the usual suspects. Let's be real, a lot of this is silly. A giant, intelligent reptile that perfectly mimics a human?